also played.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, the Rockets
that series is still going
69% from the field in a 76-point first half to help them roll past the Warriors 131-116 in Game 5. Golden State emptied their bench in the third quarter, which drew criticism, but the story was how the Rockets were defending the injured hand of Steph Curry. Let's hear what everyone had to say about it post-game.
Players all over the league are just taking shots at guys' shooting hands after release because they know it's not going to be a foul. And I'm very confident that next year the league will fix it because it's only a matter of time before somebody, breaks a thumb or breaks a hand or whatever. But these are the rules.
If you're gonna come play the game injured or whenever you got, it's all about the game. If I had an injured ankle, I would attack that ankle every single time. So, whatever they're saying on the broadcast, they can keep saying it.
I don't.
Do you like, love, or hate Dylan's comments?
I love it. I mean, it's basketball. First off, look, Stephen A. and I are supposed to play a one-on-one game. I heard him talk about his elbows hurting.
I know.
I'm attacking the elbows then.
I know.
No, last year was the shoulder. I'm attacking the shoulder. Whenever you hear about weaknesses that people have, you go at that. And with Steph Curry, look, KP, excuse me if I'm wrong on this, but it's always been in the game of basketball. I don't know how you play, but I would assume where you're from, we play similarly. If your hand is hurt, I'm breaking down on the ball. I'm sorry. Hand is part of the ball.
You know what it is? Y'all know, in case you don't know, I think that Steve Kerr is one of the top 6 greatest coaches in the history of basketball. I think he's phenomenal. And I think he's a good man, very conscientious. But sometimes this goody two-shoes sanctimonious approach that it really rakes my nerves, all right? Like he's so above the fray. This man is a champion. Champion in Chicago, champion in San Antonio, champion as a coach in Golden State. He knows what comes with it. If you got a hurt thumb, hurt ankle, whatever debilitating issue you have, it's going to be attacked. Or maybe the league will fix it. What do you mean the league's fixing it? The man's thumb is compromised. On his shooting hand, the greatest shooter that ever compromised. And somebody's not going to try to exploit that style. Come on, man. Dylan Brooks, pay attention because Dylan Brooks is so accustomed to being a victim, he's not realizing people agree with you. Dylan Brooks was absolutely right. You need to listen. We agree with you. Anybody that got a weakness, you're going to attack it.
All right, Perk, before you jump in, would you stop trying to go 1v1 with him? You were a number 2 overall draft pick. Just relax. Perk?
Barely survived the motorcycle accident.
Perk?
No, look, I'm with Dylan Brooks on this one. I'm with S.A. and J. Will. Hey, listen, when you're in the postseason, all bets off. I said the same thing when the Celtics and the Magic just finished their series with Jason Tatum wrist. Every single time, if I'm guarding them, I got an opportunity, I'm swiping at that wrist. All things are in play at that point in time. Here's another thing. Ask Steve Kerr, would he have said the same? Draymond does a lot of things. Don't move the goalpost when it's not your guy. Go out there and win it. And this is the last thing. Steve Kerr is worried about the wrong damn thing, and I get it. Someone maybe asked him a question, and he had to answer it. But how about going out there and coach? How about putting Steph Curry in position to be successful? How about taking them off the damn ball and letting them move without the ball? But
they're up in the series.
We're not going to accuse Steve Kerr of not putting Steph Curry in positions to succeed. They didn't come to play last night. Go ahead.
Would you listen?
Go ahead.
Lord have mercy.
No, you ain't talking. You gotta calm down. You don't listen.
I'm just saying, I didn't even get to finish what I'm saying about the series, S.A. All I'm saying is that Steph Curry, when he has the ball in his hands in this series, trying to run pick and roll, it haven't benefited the Golden State Warriors. He hasn't been successful in the pick and roll because Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, Dylan Brooks are so good, and Steven Adams and Şengün trap so well they can move their feet. So what I'm saying is, just like he did in Game 4, he made the adjustment, and he had Steph play off the ball, and we saw Steph erupt in the second half of the Game 4 victory. That's it. Calm down.
You picking the Rockets to win Game 6?
The timelines.
You picking the Rockets to win Game 6?
I'm not.
Okay.
Okay. I got to go. Want to talk about your Knicks?
Oh.
A lot of pressure, I say. They look to close out the Pistons again, this time in Detroit. Our orange and blue skies on the way for New York. Paging.
Hi, Damien.
Y'all really trying to piss me off? Huh? Like, is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
That's what's happening this morning, man.
Okay.
They've been all doing it too. All of them. All of
I know Evan don't have the nerve to be doing that.
Evan's been doing it.
I didn't do it.
His Miami Heat.
Okay, that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Like, getting embarrassed down there in Miami.
Stop deflecting.
Smalls is jumping on the bandwagon. Javante, Pat Costello, and Nuno back in Vegas East. They leading the charge.
There's zero rubbing
The
in.
dudes in Bristol are leading the charge right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Damien, what happened last night? How about this? What happened this season? How would you describe this season for the Los Angeles Lakers, your team?
Listen, I think that all of this is incomplete. We made arguably the greatest trade in NBA history. And to be quite honest with you, this team, it wasn't constructed to win a championship this year. Mm-hmm. That's just being real.
Yep.
I mean, we had our moments this year. There were situations this year where the way we played, it was almost like smoke and mirrors. And let's just be honest with it. The way we played defensively after the trade, I was really surprised, pleasantly surprised. Luka playing well. Austin Reeves was playing well. Obviously, LeBron doing LeBron type things. But ultimately, what this playoff series showed us that we're a very flawed team, and we have work to do.
Fair or unfair to criticize JJ Redick sitting here today for the Lakers getting gentlemen swept by the Wolves?
Listen, when you get the gentleman's sweep, everyone is fair game. I think no reliance, no confidence in your bench. When you have a 40-year-old LeBron out there playing all those minutes, that's not a very smart thing to do. When you don't play a center, I know Jackson Hayes is not, he's not a very good center, but you need to put him out there. You need to have some type of size out there because that operation that we had out there with the Lakers, with Rudy Gobert playing like he was playing on a 9-foot rim, like, bro, that's just not like, that's just not okay.
18 offensive rebounds from Minnesota led to 20 second chance points for the Wolves.
That's just crazy. That's crazy. It's just crazy. But I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna get to the point. Okay.
Go for it.
All right. Like, I'm not putting this on one person, but I gotta get what I got. I gotta get this off about Luka. Damn it! I need you to get in shape. If I'm gonna give you the bag, the big bag that the Lakers are gonna give you, your behind has to get in shape. Because CC, you know this being a Lakers guy as I am. The standard is a championship.
No doubt.
The standard is a championship, bar none. It's not good enough to get to a finals. And so if you can't take your craft professionally, and get in that top tier shape, then what are we really doing? Because I look at this trade, we got a 3 to 5 year window.
Yep.
We have a 3 to 5 year window. And if Luka's not going to be in shape the way he needs to be, guess what? The window closes even more. Because CC, you know this, man. Like, when you're not in peak physical shape, what tends to happen? You get injured.
You get hurt more.
You get hurt more. We already see he can't play any damn defense. Like, I need you to be in shape. I need you to take your I need you to be at the top of the top at your profession, the way you keep your body. Because if not, I'm telling you, Nico Harrison gonna be looking back at this thing like, see?
Try to tell you. Try to tell you.
See?
Try to tell you.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
You see? So, as a Lakers fan, I need Luka to get going, bro. Like, I need some introspection from Luka right now about what player does he want to be moving forward for the Lakers.
Well, and he has a perfect blueprint in LeBron James on how to take care of his body. There's no excuses that he doesn't have the pathway, right?
But everybody's providing him excuses. He's been this way. Luka's been a pro since he was 14 years old. Yep. He's just that way.
Yep.
Bruh, that's not good enough. That's just not good enough. Like for Luka, you're 26, bro. Like at some point, when is it going to click in your head? I gotta raise up to the next level. Like this is the same organization that had Kobe Bean Bryant, like
teenager,
a teenage Kobe who he got it, he understood it, like he had that Mamba mentality.
Mm-hmm.
I need that from Luka.
But is the pressure too much for him? Because think about it. If going to the finals with the Mavs didn't put that chip on his shoulder, like I was this close and I need to get my behind in shape and make sure that I finish the deal and I close the job. Nico Harrison saying, we don't think he can change. We had a caller call in earlier, Damian, that said exactly what you just said. With the Lakers, the standard is the championship. And for a young player like Luka, do you think that maybe that pressure is too much for him?
Well, this is what worries me as a Lakers fan. You lose in the finals against Boston, okay? Usually, as an athlete, there's nothing worse than when you can just taste it and you don't get there. And then you come back in that offseason and you're like, okay, I'm going to hit this thing even harder. I'm coming back next year with a greater resolve. I got that dog. Shows in the camp out of shape. And CC, you know this, man. Like Nico Harrison, he sees everything every single day. He's around Luka every single day. He sees it all. And so, while we only excoriate him because of what he got in return from the trade.
Yeah.
Not from maybe the intel or what he knows of Luka.
Mm-hmm.
That's not why we getting on him.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, it's just like, bro, you got traded after a year you went to the finals. And that team basically said, we're not giving you a supermax. Like, if that don't motivate you, then what will? What will?
We're talking with Damian Woody, ESPN NFL analyst, but today, super Lakers fan. Fired up. Love what Damian has given us this morning, as always. Has LeBron James' tenure in LA been a disappointment?
He brought us a chip.
That's what I said.
He brought us a chip.
Has it been disappointing?
No.
Has it been a success?
He brought us a chip.
Has it been what you thought it would be?
He brought us a chip.
Okay, then that's fine. That's fine.
I will also say this, and just kind of like my if I'm GM of the Lakers, I need LeBron to take a pay cut. If we're gonna rebuild this Lakers roster, like I feel like LeBron needs to take a pay cut. Because we're gonna need LeBron to take a pay cut. I feel like we're gonna have to trade Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, assets.
I said
we gotta get multiple pieces up in here. Not only bigs, but we need versatile, athletic perimeter players. Because if Luka's not gonna play any damn defense, then we gotta get pieces around him that's gonna help cover some of that up.
You can't have three defensive liabilities on the court at the same time. You can't have Luka, Austin Reeves, and LeBron James all out there at the same time.
You can't do it. It's just
with no rim protection.
No rim protection.
But the problem with that is in order for that to happen, he has to decline the player option and go so far down, because it's like, it's different than where you guys are in the NFL. They're so far over in some cases that the pay cut still could keep them over the cap. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, let's just say you're 20 million over. If he takes a $10 million pay cut, you're still 10 million over. So like, how low are you saying?
I'm not a cap guy. I just
meaning if he makes 50, let's just say he makes 50 next year, just for argument's sake. Like, how low do you want him to go?
I don't know. Shave off 20?
So you want it to be like, this is it. I need number 5 before I retire. I'm doing the image would spin immensely in his favor. Anyone that's negative towards the image of LeBron James, if he were to ever do something like that, we would all think about him differently overnight.
That's my game plan for the Lakers. That's my off-season game plan for the Lakers. If I'm running the show.
Very quickly, we have about 30 seconds here before we let you go. What's the most interesting story to you right now in the NFL? What's the one story that...
What's your favorite team? Comment below, and if you liked the video, please leave a like. This really helps the channel grow and brings you even more content. Oh, and if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and activate the bell to receive all notifications. With each game, we notice that the NBA is getting more competitive every day, and all the teams are looking for reinforcements to win the championship. And only here can you follow your favorite team daily with incredible content from different sources. Here on the channel, there are new videos every day with analysis, curiosities, and the best moments in basketball. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for following along. The NBA doesn't stop, and neither do we. Until the next video. NBA, the passion that connects us.